Bridging. We do bridging to help elongate the spine and warm up the spine before we get into the more challenging work. What you want to do is have the legs open about a fist distance apart and the heels close to the buttocks. Let's take a nice big inhale to fill the lungs and prepare. Exhale as you flatten the back to the mat. Begin to scoop the pelvis up off of the mat and continue peeling up off the mat just one bone at a time until you're lifted, supporting yourself on your feet and shoulders. Take a big inhale at the top to fill the lungs again, and exhale rolling slowly down, one bone at a time, all the way back onto the mat, and inhaling to rock into your neutral spine. That's your bridge. You can do these about 5 to 8 times to warm up the spine. The next exercise is just a simple upper ab curl. What we do is we warm up the upper abs and begin to lift the back up off the mat, just holding the hands up off the mat about an inch and reaching forwards. You can feel the shoulder blades plug into the back here. You also want to maintain a neutral spine. Take an inhale at the top and exhale and release the upper back and head to the mat. Inhale at the bottom and fill the lungs again, and exhale. Feel the ribs sinking into the mat, pulling the abs in and up, and come up all the way to the tips of the shoulder blades. And exhale, roll in to the mat. From these 3 warm-up exercises, we can move into our first big mat exercise. That's the 100. To begin the 100, we'll show you the ideal first. The ideal is bringing the legs out and on a long diagonal in front of you. Hovering up to the tips of the shoulder blades, we pump the arms 5 times on an inhale and 5 times for an exhale for 10 breaths. To modify this exercise, you can bend your knees to a tabletop position and continue from there. You can also keep the head, neck, and shoulders down until you gain strength in the abdominals and neck muscles in order to continue. The next exercise is the roll-up. To warm up for the roll-up, we do the half roll down. Start the half roll down by sitting up with a long straight spine, feet on the mat, and knees bent. Place your hands underneath of your knees and take an inhale to lift up a little further, feeling the abs engage. From here, begin to tuck the tailbone under, curling into a C curve in the spine as you roll down halfway, generally about until your arms become straight. Once you get to the bottom, take a peek down towards the belly button and make sure it's scooped in and up. From here, lead up through the crown of the head to come all the way forwards to the knees. From here, again, take an inhale to sit up nice and tall. Start your exhale, tuck the tailbone under, rolling backwards until the arms are about straight. If you'd like a little bit more of a challenge, you can begin to slide the arms down the legs, getting a little bit more work in the abdominals, and again, peeling forwards, head to knees, and sitting up straight. This exercise you can continue to do throughout the roll-up series about 6 to 8 times, or from here you can roll down halfway, stretch the legs out straight, and then begin to roll down into the mat in your full roll-up. In order to perform the full roll-up, lay flat on the mat. Inhale as you lift the head up through the arms, reach the arms forwards, and exhale to roll up. If you have trouble here, you can take your hands towards your legs and begin to use the legs to roll up and down. Tucking the tailbone under as you inhale, and exhale, laying the spine all the way into the mat, using that powerhouse in and up the whole time. For single leg circles, it's always good to start the single leg circles with a nice stretch. We'll take one leg and pull it into the chest with both hands, and you can circle this knee around in the socket to give a good stretch in the hips. From here, you want to take both of your hands and place them long beside you on the mat. Ideal is to have both legs stretched straight, and you start with a cross over the body and a circle around. Many people will feel that they have tight hip flexors and tight hamstrings. To modify, we can start by bending the working leg and turning it out slightly. Another modification is to bend the standing leg, putting the foot on the mat, to help release in the hamstring a little bit as well. You can make smaller circles, really focusing in on the work that comes from the abdominals, tightening in and up. Rolling like a ball. Go ahead and sit up tall and place your hands underneath of the knees. The modification for rolling like a ball is a nice wide open shape. So the elbows are out to the side, the knees are open as wide as the shoulders, and we simply rock back by pulling the abs in and up and balance the feet up off the mat. Try and keep the upper back long just by glancing down at the abdominals instead of crunching the neck forwards. From here, exhale as you roll backwards, and roll forward, scooping the abs in and up, and inhale at the top. Again, roll back, lift the hips into the air, roll forwards, and hold. Hallie's doing a great job here. You might find that your pelvis rocks at the top, which is okay. Just squeeze those abs nice and tight, and try and keep the shoulders down on the back, and as you get stronger, your rolling like a ball will greatly improve.